Hey everybody, Meteorologist Joe Martucci here. We are talking everything Eagles ahead of the NFC Championship Showdown this Sunday. Joined with me, our sports columnist here at the Press of Atlantic City, Mike McGarry. Mike, the last time I did a video with you, we were covering high school football at a college stadium. Now we graduated all the way to the NFL. Look at us.
Yeah, we've been promoted, right? And obviously a big game on Sunday, 3 o'clock kickoff. Eagles hosting the 49ers in the NFC title game.
Absolutely. So, we got a lot of Eagles fever down here, of course. It feels like 2018 all over again. Mike, what are just your thoughts, as we go into our into our Sunday here for the game?
Well, I think the Eagles have been one of the best teams in football since the start of the season. Jalen Hurts has gone to another level this season. We were a little worried, or Eagles fans were a little worried when Hurts got hurt at the end of the season and the Eagles appeared to slump a little bit, but the Eagles showed they are back with their dominating 38-7 win over the New York Giants, and now an interesting battle, probably the two top teams in the NFC in the 49ers and the Eagles facing off at Lincoln Financial Field.
I believe, based on my casual sports fan knowledge, that Christian McCaffrey might not be playing on Sunday. Where are we at with that?
Well, I think he will probably play. He hasn't practiced this week. I think he's got a calf injury. So I would imagine the magnitude of this game. It would take a lot to keep Christian McCaffrey out of the game. And that's one thing San Francisco has that the Giants didn't have, right? San Francisco has a lot of offensive talent. McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel. The question for San Francisco is the quarterback, Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He's only started 7 games. Is Brock Purdy going to stand between the Eagles and another Super Bowl appearance? That's what we're going to find out on Sunday.
It would be kind of funny, though, I guess ironic or full circle. If the 49ers were to win, you have a quarterback who comes in the middle of the season and takes them all the way to the Super Bowl. Be kind of like the Eagles with Nick Foles.
Yeah, kind of exactly that story. Brock Purdy, of course, started off the season as the 49ers' third-string quarterback. They lost Trey Lance. They lost Jimmy Garoppolo. Now here comes Brock Purdy. Is he going to be able to make the throws? Is he going to be able to get the ball downfield to tight end George Kittle? Is he going to be able to get the job done on the road in a title game and keep the Eagles from the Super Bowl? That's the fascinating storyline for me right now.
Gotcha. What do you think of a score prediction and who's going to win as we go into Sunday?
Well, the other thing about the 49ers is their defense, right? Their defense is outstanding, and so is the Eagles' defense. So I think this game is actually going to be kind of low scoring. I think it's going to be a low scoring type of game, but I think Jalen Hurts is going to be the difference. I'll take Jalen Hurts over Brock Purdy. I think Jalen Hurts with his arm and his legs is going to be able to make just enough plays to get the Eagles home or to Glendale, Arizona for the Super Bowl. So let's go Eagles 24. Let's go 49ers 21.
All right. You heard it from Mike. And you know what, Mike? We didn't talk about the weather yet, but we are going to. We have a little bit of rain on the way. Do you want to change your score before we get going into the forecast?
No, I am comfortable with that score no matter what the forecast is.
Okay, well, let's get into it here. We'll show you what's going on. How about some Eagles green on our map background? This is Sunday at 10:44 a.m., 50 degrees. Pretty nice, Mike, for tailgating over at the Link. We know parking lots opening early, of course. We're going to stay around 50 degrees with a cloudy sky here, Mike. So I know you're a big party guy, Mike, on Sunday. So if you were a tailgater down at the Link, what do you think? 50 degrees, fairly, going to be dry as well. Temperatures, again, around 50. Not too bad, right?
Sounds like T-shirt and shorts weather for a lot of Eagles fans on Sunday down at the Link. Actually, this time of year, Joe, can you ask for anything better than 50s and no rain for tailgating weather before a big game?
No, you can't. I mean, you don't even get that sometimes in November, let alone in January here. Let's get into the game itself, though. This is 4 o'clock. You start to see that rain just creeping in to Philadelphia here, I think, and I've been saying this for a couple of days, Mike. I think the first half of the game is dry. The second half of the game is when the rain showers come on through. I don't think it's a heavy rain, but a light rain will come on through, take us right through the second half of the game. Temperatures fall through the 40s during this time. And then by the time the game's over, Mike, let's say, 6:30, maybe even 7 o'clock. We'll see what happens. Mid 40s with a couple of rain showers. So you'll need the rain gear if you're going to the game, but you're not going to need it most of the time.
All right, so it sounds like post-game, the weather will be clear for the telephone pole climbing that Eagles fans will do after my prediction comes true.
If they're partying deep in the night, you would be correct, Mike. We are looking at Sunday night right now, still some rain showers, but it does dry out by early Monday morning. So, if you remember the last time the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, people were partying until all hours of the night in Philadelphia. So if you pack your patience. Don't climb the light poles, but pack your patience. And the later in the night you party, the drier it will be. Mike, any closing thoughts before we wrap up on this one?
No, just some advice to tailgaters. And I said this during the high school football season. Don't get sucked in by that 50-degree temperature at noon. It's going to get a little colder. It's going to get a little rain. Bring the sweaters, bring the extra jackets. And again, the difference in the game will be Jalen Hurts over Brock Purdy. I have a hard time believing that a quarterback who started 7 games is going to come into Lincoln Financial Field and beat the Eagles on the road and keep Philadelphia from the Super Bowl. Eagles 24, 49ers 21.
Well, there you have it. Mike is here with us. We do high school football with him. Now we're doing NFL with him. You can follow him at AC Press McGarry. You can follow me at AC Press Martucci. We'll be talking more Eagles Niners as we go throughout the weekend.